While conducting research on Gene C. Meisters and Carrie Willard, it was obvious that the pairing of these two brilliant individuals was a recipe for success when writing Mentoring Millennials. Both Meisters and Willard are highly knowledgeable when it comes to the aspect of attracting, training, mentoring, and keeping employees within the organization for the long haul. It's only fitting that they would be able to single out the components that would benefit an organization for not only hiring, but how they should go about training and mentoring them to keep the new age employees. Gene C. Meisters. Gene C. Meisters is an internationally recognized leader in creating innovations in the operation and management of an enterprise learning function. Gene's expertise spans the development of a best practice corporate university to the creation of innovative social networks for learning. Ms. Meisters' most recent book, The 2020 Workplace, How Innovative Companies Attract, Develop, and Keep Tomorrow's Employees Today, which was co-authored by Carrie Willard. The book was published by the well-known publishing company HarperCollins in May 2010, and because of its remarkable success, it is in its second printing. The book can be found at any book retail store. Ms. Meisters was recently nominated by her peers as one of the top 20 most influential training professionals by Training Industries. Ms. Meisters is an author, speaker, thought leader, and president of for-profit universities in their journey to develop award-winning learning and developmental solutions, specializing to the university degree and certificate programs that are industry-specific for market segments. Gene is frequently sought out by not only large corporations worldwide, but by city and state governments to be their guest speakers at business conferences, city halls, and industry symposiums because of her vast knowledge on the makeup of designing high-performing learning organizations. Carrie Willard. Dr. Willard is the Chief Learning Officer and Vice President at SuccessFactor, a human capital software company. Previously, she was the co-founder and CEO of Jambox. Dr. Willard, formerly Sun Microsystems' Chief Learning Officer, was responsible for Sun Community, Partner, Customer, and Employee Learning. The customer business of Sun trained an astonishing 600,000 students a year in a whopping 125 countries, certifying professionals in Solaris and Java programming. Within the last 2 years at Sun, Dr. Willard and her team took an astonishing 35 awards for excellence in creating an innovative learning and developmental function for Sun Microsystems. In October 2009, ASTD named Sun the #1 learning function in not only the United States, but worldwide. In February 2010, Sun was dubbed #11 by Training 125. Dr. Willard has co-authored the bestseller, The 2020 Workplace, How Innovative Companies Attract, Develop, and Keep Tomorrow's Employees Today with Ms. Meisters. Their book reached #8 on the charts on the business's bestseller list. Also blogging regularly for Harvard Business. Co-authored the award-winning article, Mentoring Millennials, which is used by businesses worldwide. What I learned about myself. I know I need that person to turn to or a mentor to seek guidance at times. But while reading the article, apparently this is in fact the culture, so to speak, of my generation. And we use this as a tool to advance our knowledge. Not only am I one to seek guidance in others who I look up to, but others seek guidance in me. And it feels good to think that they are possibly seeking me out for guidance for the same reason I seek out others. How can I apply what I learned to the course topic? Mentoring can be done in all aspects of life. I may not be the smartest individual in the class, or the one with the highest grade, average at best. One thing I do like to do is help people. If I see someone in class struggling with something I am knowledgeable about, I will lend a helping hand to help them out. I had a cultural anthropology class at MSJC 2 years ago, and the professor required a 20-page paper at the end of the semester for the final. Of course, half the class dropped the first day, which was a shame because the class and the professor were great. I had already taken physical anthro the previous semester with the same professor, so I knew exactly what he was looking for in the paper. We broke for break, and this kid was talking to me saying he was going to drop the class because he couldn't produce a paper of that magnitude. I told him it was cake and walked him through the process, and he nailed a 23-page paper. Mentoring is a two-way street. It is a give and take relationship. As long as you put in the effort, anyone can be a mentor. What did you learn about business ethics in an organizational setting? Instead of one trying to fit in or make themselves look like they are the perfect candidate for the job, the roles are reversed. Businesses have to make themselves appealing to our generation because we have an abundant amount of overachievers that will just move on to the next company if they don't like what they see. Companies are trying every resource they can to help them appear more attractive and keep their employees within the company. One aspect that seems to be working is the anonymous mentoring, because it seems that the individuals tend to open up with the mentoring more because of the anonymity.